Whoa. A little storm came through. Saw the wood got wet. I'm still burning off branches, trying to burn on that stump. And whew, it's thick out here right now. Storm came through, got everything wet, so that took me about an extra half hour. Oh, I should probably back up a little bit. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't get too close to that though. It is warm. But sweaty day out here in the state formerly known as Michigan. This is gonna be one of those things today. I can see it now. And it's Friday, so I figured I'd hop on here because all the crazies come out on Friday. I figured it'd be a good day for the crazy time, and we can figure out what everybody thinks is gonna end up going on. I actually got traffic out there, and it's after like 7 o'clock. Like, there's traffic out there. Keep hearing the cars go by. Oof. And that wet wood, I'm probably gonna have to keep stacking stuff on there while I'm on there, cause yeesh, you know what I mean? Oh man. Yeah. So, supposed to be some tariffs coming. Don't know how exactly all that's gonna pan out. There's gonna be some possible supply chain issues because of that. I feel like just talk, chit chat, see what everybody's doing, kind of a hangout thing again. Wow, it's thick out here right now, man. I tell you what. Just to see what everybody's thinking they're gonna end up doing. Is there anything you're gonna end up doing? Is there anything that you feel like you might need? Top everything off. Probably a little bit more of a preparedness video, but yeah, we can hang out too. I don't care. It's Friday night. Like I said, the freaks come out. You know what I mean? Fridays are Friday. This is like random, but I've done it the past couple Fridays. It seems like 2, 3 Fridays, something like that. But figured I'd pop on, burning off the rest of that brush, burning on that stump. I still got piles of stuff to burn for days. I don't have all the firewood split up. That's one thing I need to really do for this year. You can see that can back there. I got one of them burn barrels back there too. I try to light off all sorts of stuff and burn it all up and get rid of it all. And there's just so much to do non-stop on like some sort of homestead setup that you're going to be doing. Man, it's a lot more work than I thought it was going to end up being, but seems to be worth it. And I'm just trying to figure out like what's the good work here compared to work at work ratio that ends up getting me to a spot where I don't know, stuff is just a little bit easier for me at one of the two, I guess. And check on, you know, what's everybody going to end up doing for any of this tariff stuff? What's everybody going to end up doing? You know, you topping your stuff off, you getting your gas cans filled up, are you getting more dried goods or freeze dried goods, or you know, hooking up a little bit more food, you know? It doesn't look dry there. Are you in the South? No. I am Southwest Michigan, or state formerly known as Michigan, now known as Michiganistan, I guess you'd say. It was so dry. We've got a drought. My pond is almost gone. I've got a fairly decent sized pond, and it is just down 20 feet or something like that, because it's not a real deep pond. It's kind of shallow, and I've got at least 20 more feet of shoreline now. And we had a thunderstorm last night for the first time in it seemed like forever, and then today it just rained. I just stopped raining about an hour ago, so like all the grass is wet, so I put on some of these big crazy things because man, it's soaked now. Yeah, well, I'm on the west side. Yeah, a little further over, a lot closer to Lake Michigan. Not that far from Indiana, I guess you'd say, right? Kind of close to that, but yeah, we had some pouring rain for a solid 10 minutes or something like that. It was definitely not too bad, you know, too long. But it's sticky out here now because of that. And then all the wood got wet, and Been burning on that stump for a while and trying to get rid of the rest of these branches and stuff. I got some rotted up stuff that I'm probably not really going to use anywhere inside the house with the wood stove, so I'll probably just burn it off on top of these stumps. I got another stump off to the side here I'll be burning on. I don't know how long. I don't know. I might even burn on this one again tomorrow and the next day, maybe a couple days after that, but um, don't have any additional work this weekend either, so I'll probably be here doing stuff even tomorrow. It's just a whole crazy world right now. It doesn't matter which way you go or what everybody says or what everybody's thinking is going to happen, and nobody has critical thinking anymore. So it's kind of like one of those things where you're like, oh, yeah, what about this one? What about that one? It's like all politics stuff, and they throw it all up in the news, and then nobody worries about anything that's like, well, none of that really matters if you can't eat or, I mean, think about it. Yeah, it's a mess. So what's everybody up to tonight then? Yeah? What are you guys doing? You guys burning stuff off? Did you guys split a bunch of wood? Did you chop it up with a chainsaw? Did you stop at the store and get another 20 pounds of rice? Everybody's rice. Yeah. That's what I did when I first started all this stuff. I just loaded right down on rice. I'm still digging into rice from years ago. I eat plenty of rice. It's definitely, I don't know, I like rice anyway, so it doesn't matter. You keep enough of, you slide on hops. Out here? Was it a little heat? Oh, shoot. Yeah. Well, usually now that I'm out here, there's nothing else to do anymore. I mean, I got something right here if I need something right there, but you can't touch a lot of that kind of stuff on live streams, but stuff that's really, really loud. So I have one of these on. They go brrrah and stuff like that. But usually nobody comes through here. They sound like my daughter. Type shit. Yeah. Ops like what? Mountain lions and bobcats and coyotes and stuff like that? Is that what you're talking about? I'm out in the middle of nowhere now, man. It's definitely a lot different than it was 2 months ago. Even the wife keeps saying, I can't believe you moved me all the way out here. Little Bigfoot. That's. I give him the pop, you know? I tooted the chest, one of the head, yeah? Imagine running a failure drill on him. Hips, chest, head. At least he can't keep running at you, right? Bigfoot starts rolling through. Oh, man. Get a little bit of this real quick. Man, it's hot. Whew. It's hot and humid. It's like real humid. Yeah, Bigfoot. Haven't seen that. I've seen pretty much everything besides bear here, I think, since I've gotten here. A lot of deer back out in that field. We cleared a spot out. I had the property now for like 3, 4-ish almost years, and finally got to move out here. Finally built the whole house and everything, and a lot of work. A lot of work finally here. It's been I'm coming up on almost living here for 7 weeks, something like that now, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely different though. Yeah, something goes bump in the night over here. It's probably an animal. Even coming out in the morning, way to work, doing whatever, you're like, oh, what was that? I still got to do a video. I said I was going to do a video. I should probably pop a video up like tomorrow or something. I'm actually not working tomorrow anywhere. No side job, no regular job, no nothing. Tomorrow's just overall a day off, and maybe I'll pop a video up. EDC changes once you get out here. You're not, man, another truck or something comes through. A truck with a whole trailer and everything. Could barely see the road up there, but I can hear it. You can hear them coming through. It's definitely different, man. Been in the city for 40-something years. Not living here the whole time, back and forth between New York and, yeah, man. It's just all different. And man, it's humid. It's humid out here. Might have to put a little bit more wood on there. I got them big wet boots on. But yeah. Yeah, it's all different. This stuff is soaking wet now. Most of it soaking wet. Let's see if that thing will snap, crackle, and pop. For a few. Some trunks of some rotted wood. It's too hot to stand next to that thing. That should burn down. I should have KK coming through here in a little while too. She might hop on with me for a few. I don't know how long I'll stay on here for, but here now the bugs are awake. One piece of rotted wood, them bugs come out. What's going on here? Yeah. Yeah, so I think I might end up popping up through the store. Try to grab a few more things, but it probably won't be for like a week. Spent pretty much everything getting in here and didn't leave me with much. I have, like I said, no side work for this weekend, so there ain't gonna be a bunch of additional loose, a little less cash than normal, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and you know, you get what you can when you can. So that's the whole part of preparedness. I went from like, you know, doing okay and not you know, making a bit of money, but I'm trying to really like hunker down and get everything done over here. You can see like there's still big logs over there. I need another excavator, another skid steer or something out here for like a day or two, and I'll be able to clear out a little bit more. I just got so much stuff. There was an old trailer back here. There's another whole chunk of stuff over here I still got to get rid of and stuff, and you can burn some of it off. You got to dump some of it, and it's definitely a thing. It's definitely not the most fun. It's like a lot of work after work. And we had a tractor go by here on the main road out front just like an hour ago or something. He sounds like he's on that back field now. Might be where it came from that way. Came down here and ran through that back field, but yeah, it was weird too when you talk about all the supply chain issue stuff and you talk about maybe less of some stuff. I saw a lot of fields here where nobody even grew this year, and that seems crazy to me. So is that gonna, you know, you're gonna see a difference in that? Is this stuff gonna go up at some point? You know, I don't know exactly how. I don't know how everything's gonna turn out with that kind of stuff, because usually all these fields around here got corn in them. Then, you know, some of them got soy in them and stuff like that. And then to see a whole bunch of fields this year with like nothing planted is really different since I've owned this property, coming up through and not seeing the cornfields, just seeing everything lay barren and not seeing the soybean or any of that kind of stuff. It kind of gets to like geez, man, you know. So yeah, it's burning. Oh, there's something out there, probably a car or something I heard go by. Whoo, baby. Hoping that big wet fat piece is gonna start burning on there. I should pop on and go grab the rest of that stuff, but man, I'm tired. I feel like, you know, you gotta sit down every once in a while. Getting too old for this stuff. Go sit down once in a while. Run around for a few hours, sit down for half hour on here, see what everybody's doing. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on? It is extremely humid here right now. Like, I keep having to go like so. Yeah. I'm leaking. It will definitely be shower time after this, probably. I'll probably end up being done for the night. It's going to get dark soon. It's almost 9 o'clock now. Getting close, but yeah, just figure I'd burn on that stump. I came out this morning and that thing was still smoking. So that was pretty cool, putting stuff on there and having it catch back on fire. That was all right. I didn't have to struggle much. fight with nothing. But then the rain came and that just made a huge mess. Hey, what's going on? Chase. Yeah. I hear them dogs jumping around in there. I can hear them up there. I can hear them when they bounce off the glass. Boing, boing. Trying to get out. Big dogs. Yeah. Wet now. Wet. Everything's wet now. Everything's humid as shit. But yeah, what do you guys think about the new laws on top of it all? With the big bloated bill and spending way too much money, and now some are coming out saying they're going to do a whole new tax on the NFA items. I don't like that too much. I kind of would love to have some NFA items. But do you really want NFA items? I thought no infringements, the whole thing, and I'm not supposed to have no NFA. Shouldn't even be an NFA, you know? Because suppressors are definitely a thing, and stuff that goes brrr is a little bit more fun. And yeah, I don't know. Popping on a 30. What's that, full auto? Yeah. Yeah, I got to shoot a bit of that a couple years ago. I never really got to shoot much full auto, but I went down to TriggerCon. I think I have some videos on YouTube. I was putting most of them over on Rumble at that time. Oh, do I or no? I don't really like politicians. Um, I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, oh, someone's shooting 22s over there. Pow. Yeah, do I like them or no? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know though. If I mean, you look at the choices given, that was horrible choices. Just like every election since I've been old enough to vote, it's like lesser of two evils. Who are you gonna vote for? Uh, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like politicians. Keep their hands out my pocket. You know, that's probably the biggest thing for me. Rules, man. Why do we have rules? I thought we were free people, free to do what we want. You know. Hey, what's going on? You know, if I'm supposed to be a free person. Oh, it sounds like that tractor's coming back through. There was a tractor that went. Is that the tractor? It's loud and it sounds slow. Yeah, that's that. I should turn this camera around, but I'm not going to right now. But there's a tractor going down the main road out there. I live 55 mile per hour out there, and he's probably going like 25 or something. Yeah, politicians need to stay out of my shit. Pretty much. Yeah, I don't like taxes. My whole tax thing is gonna go up here. I'm sure by next year, whatever, because you put something on raw land. So I spent like 2-3 years clearing all that shit out back there. You can't even see from here. And it's just like to find out like how much am I gonna end up paying in taxes now? Like it was nothing that you were getting acres and acres. Yeah. Yeah. It's not bad. It's just you go with acres and you end up, real cheap price. I finally got something built. I built a house. I got like a barndominium style house, or what do you call them? Like a huge ass deluxe Amish shed kind of a thing for like next to nothing. You do all the inside yourself. You do everything yourself. I pay tax on everything I bought at the store to put into the house. I don't even have a furnace, man. I've literally got a wood stove. I don't even have a furnace. Again, and I try to make stuff as uh, off the grid and as cheap as possible for a living spot where I could just be left alone. Got a grandkid now, everything, and it's just like it doesn't matter. I'm in the state formerly known as Michigan. It's Michigan, Southwest Michigan area. It's sweating to death and it's humid. Pile of rain came through for. It was sunny. It poured for 10 minutes, and now it's like, where am I from? Oh yeah. That's what I just said. Yeah. Southwest Michigan. I was gonna say yeah. Born actually in Michigan. Moved to New York for years. Most of my life I lived in New York, and then I came back to Michigan. I was gonna go to Indiana, so I had a job offer, but ended up coming here because I had you know parents that ended up moving here again back from when we were young. So we just came back because I had daughters. Now I got a grandson, and it's just like New York was just getting too New York. It was crazy, man. Whew, I can't believe I'm dripping so bad, man. It is nasty out here. But yeah. Tried to get out here, tried to do my own thing, and then they're gonna pop the taxes up like what? Based on estimation, 6x. Come on. I own the property. It went up double, right? It went up double when I bought it. The year after I bought it, it went up double. Okay, no problem. Still living down in the city, doing everything. And then I get the new estimate for after the house is up, and it looked like it was from where it went from double. It looks like 6x, 6x over. Like how? Like, I don't know. The whole freedom thing. It's like you can pay everything off, you can buy everything, you can do whatever you want, but you still don't own it. It's like you own nothing and be happy. Well, we don't go to the video store no more. No more. You're gonna rent it on Amazon, or you're gonna watch it on Netflix or something like that, or buy a video on Amazon. Yeah, I own the video. I can watch it whenever I want. Do you really own it? Do you see what I mean? It's the whole thing. Yeah, you can hear that well thing back there ticking, right? Ticks. So I don't know what's going on up in there. I don't know what she's doing, filling up the dog's water bowls or what, but that was kind of cool though, coming out here with a couple of dogs. And I haven't had dogs in like years. Now these guys, I got a big field back there, and they just run that whole field, coming back and forth and everything. And it's like, it's pretty cool for them. They love it. I had that small little, like a quarter of an acre. Maybe I had a quarter acre in the city, had it fenced in, and they could just run around that little spot. But eventually they kind of bang into each other and trip over each other and do all this stuff. And the one dog's about 100 pounds over the other dog. He's getting big. That boy's getting big. And it's crazy too out here because now they're out here. They don't bark at everybody who walks by with another dog or anything like that. But if someone shows up, they freak right out. These dogs freak out because now they're getting. It only took that 6, 7 weeks, something like that, and I had someone pull up. One of my buddies came by, and they just lost their shit because nobody's out here. I mean, like the loudest thing out here right now is probably that fire crackling. Maybe the crickets. So when someone comes through, these dogs freak out. It is actually pretty cool. Like first alert, boom, I know before something usually hits the driveway, or if there's something out back, they can hear it. It's crazy out back. I found chewed up rabbits everywhere and everything. I don't let the dogs out back there by themselves or anything, but had the coyotes, had the 3, 4 different bobcats, something like that, and then one mountain lion, cougar, whatever you want to call them. And that thing wasn't even that far back either. That was before I was here. That was last year when I was here camping out here. Cause since we bought the place, I was coming out camping like every other weekend. I'm like, we can just go out to the property and go camping. It's sweet, And now it's like, hey, that's the backyard now. You can just go right out the back. Hey, what's going on? He says hello. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna keep raining or not. I didn't even look. So much moisture in the air, like everything is sticking. That humidity is just crazy. Crazy humidity. It's been so hot here this year. It's been ridiculous. Probably the hottest year since I lived here, as far as I can remember. And the humidity's been just so bad. Nature, oh yeah. Yup. Burning off some nasty wood, some messed up wood and some branches and whatever, but yeah. It's different having a backyard you can't even see the back of. Having the side of the house, you can't. I got no neighbors that way. I got half a mile down that way or something, there's another house, and now nobody lives there, so that's even crazier. And then someone who had the 300 acres back behind my place, they just ended up selling. I think they said they were moving to Florida or something like that. I met them like a couple of years ago because they were just down the road, and then I got one kind of like off that way at an angle across the street, and then there's more people that way at an angle across the street. It's not like 50 feet over is your neighbor no more. My dream, yeah, yeah, dude. This took dude, girl, whoever it is. I don't know who it is. I just said dude, but yeah. So used to talking. Usually it's all guys on here, but yeah, I've been trying to do this for I don't even know, 20 years. I moved up to the Adirondacks one time back in New York, and the employment was just so bad that it was like I couldn't maintain up there and still be anywhere even kind of in the country. So this is my first time ever living in the country, and it hasn't even been 2 months yet. Not even 2 months. I'm saying yeah, I'm still pretty new to this whole thing. And then I got this John Deere tractor thing that we bought for like $100 and fixed like everything on it with my son-in-law. Yeah, yeah, two dogs. Yep, two dogs. I got a little dog, the wife's little foo-foo dog, I call it. She's a fluffy little girl, and then a bigger dog who's yeah, almost 100 pounds bigger than her, but English is good. Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, yep. Yeah, yeah, a couple of dogs. Yeah, that is pretty cool having the dogs out here. They're in the house right now, but having them on the property that they just chirp off whenever anybody shows up now, it's pretty cool. I gotta put more stuff on there and move those branches up. Raw. Soaking wet out tonight. Burn that thing down. Burn it down. We still got traffic over here. Usually, I don't have much traffic this way. It seems like somewhere around 7 o'clock, but maybe that's most of the time during the week. I know it's Friday and all, so there might be more people out tonight or something, but yeah. It's gonna start getting dark here eventually. Try to tighten the fire up before it gets too dark. I don't know how long I'll hang out here for, but oh no, that whole thing is on there. Ooh, baby. Sweating, man. Yeah, yeah. Wife's got cats too. Yep. She's got two cats, and one of them had babies recent. So we got a couple little kittens. Only had two kittens that cat had, but yeah, not bad. They come through once in a while. They're running around. They're kind of like half outside cats since we moved over here because they just love running around. They keep coming back, give them the food, let them in, let them out, whatever, and they take care of mice and stuff. If you have any problem with that, I haven't really seen none of that around here, but another truck or something going by up there, I could hear it. Yeah, some truck. So where are you guys from? Yeah, I've lived in apartments for the first 30 something years of my life lived in apartments. I bought a house and fixed one up and then sold it, moved to another spot. I bought another house, fixed it up, and I sold it. I'm just getting tired of that. And they were all in the city too. Yeah. Well, I had one on the outskirts, kind of like a suburb of a city. It was like just right on the edge of the city, and that was actually not a bad spot, but I'm not gonna go up there and get the dogs. I'll have to go up to the house. They're inside. I might have a couple videos on here with the dogs. You have to check through, but I can't even call in there. Plus, it got muddy out as soon as that rain came through. It got real muddy. I need to get some sort of carpet, something up there, so when they run back in, they don't get everything completely soaked. And it's so hot, and they're inside in the AC, where I should be, technically speaking. But I gotta burn. I gotta keep burning on that thing a little bit too. Maybe one of these next live streams I do, I'll do it with the dogs out here. But the one dog came running through here last weekend, maybe or something like that. The big guy, Shadow. I call him Shadow. He's half German Shepherd, half Border Collie. He's a bigger dog. Pretty big, 100 something pounds. He's like not even a year and a half yet, maybe. Year and a couple months, something. Got him from the shelter over here. They had a shelter dog, and yeah. Pretty mellow dog, but he will freak out if someone comes in comes in up in the front. Now he just freaks right out. You'll hear him if someone pulls up. He starts to sound like a big dog now. That boy Shadow, he's a big dog. He's a hairy fool too. He's shedding a bit right now. I gotta brush him off again or something like that. He gets a lot of hair on him. It looks like that wet piece, that wet rotted up piece started to burn up. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, not bad. Oh, figured I'd pop on and see what everybody was doing because it's Friday and all the freaks come out on Friday, you know what I mean? Anybody getting ready for all the stuff next week? Isn't like next week some tariff something? Getting ready, got extra dog food, extra cat food, any stuff like that in case everything goes up. I don't know where you guys are from, but here in the US over in Michigan, stuff is already way too expensive. Yeah, I'm in the US. Yep. And yeah, stuff has gone up a lot in the last couple of years. When I mean a lot, like 4 times the price. And then it seems like the taxes keep popping up too. It seems like they're like, oh, your CPI is like 4% and everything's supposed to be great. How come you could get eggs for like less than a quarter a dozen over here? Sometimes they were under a dime for a whole dozen eggs. Under 10 cents. We got so many egg layers around here. There's so many farms, so much. We got the most forest in the whole entire country in the state of Michigan. And usually, 2, 3 dozen maybe you could get for a quarter. Now, $4, $5, but that's 5%. You know what I mean? Kazakhstan. Oh, okay, cool. I've heard of it. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So everything's just gone up too much in price. Hard to keep up with everything. And whew, yeah. Should do a video just like this. You can see everything out there. It looks nice. It looks nice back there. Yeah. Got a couple barrels out there, but yeah, too much in price. Everything's just gone up too much. Don't know what to think actually about the whole situation. How much is everything gonna go up? Got a little extra everything popped off to the side. That just in case, just that little bit of just in case has been a huge lifesaver for me so many times through my life that I feel like, well, I had an extra thing of dog food. Good, because I don't get paid for like 2 more weeks. So, of course, having extra dog food, I got the food. And then with the Life's Cats, the same thing. I mean, we had a few times we didn't have enough, but I had extra tuna fish. So you get a tuna fish to the cats, right? Give them something so you're not stuck. But yeah, that's just with the animals. Now, you know, after kids now, and now just starting the grandkid thing out. You know, now it's like, oh man, I need to keep a little extra of this, a little extra of that in case they need anything. I mean, not formula or nothing. I don't really stack any of that kind of stuff, but stuff that the parents can be worried about, you know, the kids can be worried about their kid, and then if they need something, I could help the parents out so they ain't got to buy it or whatever I can. And it seems like everything you've bought in the past few years, think about the price 4 or 5 years ago, how much this stuff was costing. And it just popped up, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's this price. And it came back down, but it only came down so far like they do with the ammo. And then it pops up again. Oh my gosh, the price, and then it comes back down. But now it's a little higher than it was last time it popped off, right? And then, oh my gosh, the price spiked up so high, it's too much. And then, but see, it never came back down. It's still up higher than it was. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, the stuff is just not stopping. Anyways, I might end up popping off of here. It's been a little over a half hour. I figured I'd pop on, show people what's going on over here in this part of the world, and seeing if anybody was worried about the tariffs or thinking they had to do something different because of the tariffs, or just everything, man. Everything. Constant hustle. I'm trying to take the weekend off for the first time in a year or something. I'm just not going to do nothing tomorrow. I'll probably pop up some videos or something. I don't know about this channel, one of the other channels I got or something that's just, I hear somebody down there shooting. It's just, yeah, I need a break. Sooner or later, got to get a break, right? Haven't had one in what? A year? 10 years? 2 decades? I don't even know. Don't go on vacation, right? No money for any of that anyways. All right, well, I'm probably going to hop up off of here. Good talking with everybody for a minute. Like I said, Green, I think some videos on there somewhere, maybe some shorts or something with the dogs in them if you want to check them out. Of course, that might have been almost a year ago, come to think of it. You know what, I should probably pop up a dog video of one of them little guys running around the back here and put it up there, let everybody check it out. Seriously debating on what to do with this channel to begin with. But I might even pop on another live stream tomorrow or something. I don't know. I had to hop on. Had to see what was going on. It's just crazy weather out here. And, yeah, I guess everybody have a good night.